Hello, this is Vance, and this is Thursday, October the 2nd, 2014. This is a CNL pre-market for today. We had a sell-off in the overnight, a continuation of the sell-off that we had late yesterday afternoon. I didn't do an update yesterday. I didn't do a recap, but just to kind of give you an idea that after we had the prices, after we had the publication of the DOE report, prices ran up to 92.96, and then for the rest of the day we had the follow. We had a measured move down here. Prices pulled back, moved down even lower. Came back to the low of the day before yesterday, as you can see. The day before yesterday, pulled back, pulled out even further, and so from this point on, from this area right here, from 94.91, we have a low now of right down to $88, so 88.16. So that's a $6 decline over a period of basically, what can you say, last two sessions, which is pretty significant as far as percentage on a percentage basis. Now we had that shortage, we got a decline, and it's a function of a number of things. The strengthening of the U.S. dollar has an influence, of course. Again, I've explained that why that is. So that's probably got something that's certainly got a lot to do with the prices right now. And the other thing is that we have the 1440 chart, and you can see. Let me just make this a little bigger. This is basically a daily chart. And you can see this area here. I was talking about this being a range. Look at now. We've broken below, and this price at 88.21. It's the lowest price has been since going back to the beginning of the year, February, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's the last time price has been this low. So, is this something that's going to continue on? Is this now the breakdown is going to continue to go down? Well, markets, it's really hard to say. All we typically look at the price action, and this is a pretty wide swing. So, if we're looking at it from the overnight, what the overnight swing was, this is pretty steep, and really this kind of sell-off is really unsustainable. Markets typically will stay wrong longer than you can stay liquid, which really means that when markets sell and the momentum picks up on the downside or the upside, it will kind of go further than it really should, which means that there will be times when it'll have to come back. So looking at today and looking at this morning, for instance, if we look at it from the standpoint of this is a measured move down, which it looks to be about right. There's a move down here, pulls back twice, which almost looks like a perfect measured move. That means that it may be close to exhaustion. However, we are really close to the open, and we're only like half hour away. Right now it's about 8:30, and we've already had this move up off this bottom, and so this move up this bottom from 88.16 to this high of 89.44. We pull back. So are we going to reel back in most of this loss that we've actually had in the overnight, or this decline in price over the overnight? Well, it's hard to say, but that's something to keep in mind. We've already had, like when you expand this area, you can see that it looks like price action is moving its way up, but we also have to keep in mind that the declines that we've experienced over the course of the last, the declines that we experienced in the overnight have been pretty dramatic. So if that's the case, we could have another leg down here to retest this low before we're done, and that would really make short work of a 15-tick stop. So those are the ideas I'm keeping in mind now. Any entries that I look at taking to the upside or to the downside will have to be really close to support and resistance, and the price action has to be really in keeping and really solid. There's going to be a number of solid reasons for me to take a trade in the other direction, and that's not really the case right now. So I'm going to sit on my hands until I can get a clear idea of where the market really wants to go. The whole idea in trading is to try to figure out where the market's going and to determine how good a job it is of getting to that price. And right now, that's kind of indecisive. I don't really know that at this point in time. So I'm trying to put together my plan for the rest of the day. That's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, that's it for now. If you have any questions, please let me know. This is Vance. Bye for now.